Robbins.
Tune in. This is your Friday Night Live podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke, don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a meal.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose. And you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt. Better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
Boy, I get a kick out of that intro every time.
What's going on, people?
I know, it's the cutest. It's the cutest. I love it too.
I do too. It makes the whole thing for me. I love it.
Everybody done bought their lottery tickets?
Take on it.
Yep.
That's what I forgot to.
Because I'm about to be rich tonight.
Take on it. That's what I forgot to do.
Look, y'all, I done bought a lottery ticket every state. I bought one in Virginia. I bought one. I stopped in North Carolina, bought one. I stopped in South Carolina, bought one.
That was my whole goal when I was coming back, but I forgot. But it was Hurricane Ian, and I was trying to get back home. That's the only reason.
I was like, these people win up in these areas. Let me buy a lottery ticket up here.
Very smart. So it's been a minute, y'all. How y'all been?
Good. And you?
We've been.
I'm good. I'm much better. Thank you.
I know. Glad to hear y'all voices back on here.
I know. We was on a little hiatus, had some stuff going on, but we back.
We're back.
Mm-hmm.
And in full effects.
As
I thank y'all
a new,
for holding it down.
hold on. As the new saying go, out running errands. I'm glad to have my sisters back. Glad to have my sisters back. Oh, for sure.
Thank you, Thirsty. Thank you.
We appreciate that. Thank
And I
you.
got somebody on here to keep us men in check. That's what that is.
Well, we can try.
Look, that's a hard task. Look, I'm tired already.
What's going on out there in podcast land? Y'all doing okay? Hit us up in the comment section and let us know how you doing.
Yeah, who we got? Anybody checking in with us? Let us know who you representing this week.
Okay, let's do it like this. If you're watching the show and your team has secured a region championship, by all means, go on and shout yourself out.
I know.
Shout your team out.
That's what's up. Come on,
'Cause I-
region champs.
'Cause I
That
know I
already
can't
done solidified that spot.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead, Thomasville. Go ahead, Appling. Who
'cause
else?
I know I can't say nothing just yet. I can't say nothing till Friday.
Who y'all play Friday?
Carver, Atlanta.
Oh.
Oh, are y'all tied or something, Mike? I thought y'all.
No. If we lose though, it's gonna be a 3-way tie for first again.
Oh wow!
Wait,
But they'll go by what, the point system then?
Yep. Like we did last year.
So Sandy Creek beat Carver.
Yes.
Okay, what was the score?
Why am I saying 22-12?
Really?
I'm thinking
We don't.
22-12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It was
y'all.
something like that.
That means y'all need to handle business on Friday then.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's all it come down to.
Y'all can do it.
Yeah, we got there. We just got to play the game. We got to play the game as normal.
And not get the big head, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's homecoming too.
Oh, it's y'all homecoming?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
excuse
Yeah,
me.
this
That's the
our
only
only
time
home
you
game.
could have it.
This our only home game of the year.
This is the last game of the year. Y'all having homecoming?
No, you know how fun it is. You know when they doing senior night.
When?
First, first,
First
first week of the
playoff
playoff.
game?
Yeah.
Oh God. Y'all behind the curveball with all that.
Man, we stuck. We stuck like Chuck. We ain't got no choice.
Man. Well, at least those kids get that recognition and stuff. So that'll
Yeah.
be a plus, because they look forward to that, creating those high school memories. So
For
And
sure.
Mr. Robert, how are you today?
hey Robert.
See, we got Darwin on today. You ain't seen that name in the comments in a minute.
What's up,
I
Wildcat?
know, Mr. Ross, where you been?
Causing havoc during hate week.
Oh
That's
wow.
what
Oh,
we've been doing.
with the the Wildcats?
The Wildcats and the Billy Goats. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is that time of the year, and that's this weekend, right?
It is. It is.
Ooh, Fountain City Classic.
Yes. I am ready. I am ready.
Now, who y'all representing on that Fountain City Classic in the podcast world? I know we got some Wildcats on here.
Got plenty of Wildcats. If I see a Ram, I'm blocking you, but go ahead and go ahead and represent.
Look, the colors are the same.
Yeah, well, they took our colors.
You gotta say you part of the Cat family or the Ramley family.
Let me change it up a little bit for you for a second, if you don't mind. What's the hell going on that they moved Georgia to number 3 and moved Tennessee to number 1? What's going on?
There's some people on that committee that don't know what the heck they doing.
Nah, they know what they doing. All right, I'm gonna break it down to you.
Go
Check
ahead.
this out. This is what's gonna happen. Come Saturday, when Georgia handles business, right?
Right.
I like that.
Georgia's gonna leapfrog to number 1. Tennessee is gonna fall out of the top 4 and sit right in front of Alabama
Oh,
because
at
they beat
5?
correct because they beat Alabama. Now, what's gonna happen is obviously Alabama, because you look at the whole poll, LSU sit down there what number 9, number 10.
Yep. Yeah.
So they got LSU in position to jump
To pop
Alabama.
up. To pop
if they
up. Yeah.
correct if they beat Alabama. So therefore, what's going to happen is you're going to have Georgia 1, Ohio State, Clemson at 3. Who was at number 4? No, Clemson was at 4, right?
Yeah, they're 4.
Yeah, where
Something like that.
Behind.
Yeah, but regardless. And then it all going to come down to the SEC championship between Georgia and whoever is the winner between LSU and Alabama.
where is Michigan? Is Michigan in the top 6?
Yeah, Michigan.
Yeah, they are.
So Ohio State is either going to knock them out or they're going to knock Ohio State out. So that's going to take care of that.
Correct. All they're doing is positioning teams to make the playoffs. Because when you look at the top 10, the only team that really don't belong there is TCU.
What TCU? What's TCU record? They lost one, right? They 7-1. What are they?
TCU don't belong up there in the top 10 right now. They ain't playing nobody. TCU ain't playing nobody. It's gonna sort itself out. The only poll that matters is the one that they post up on December 4th. On December 4th.
Yeah. But I mean, I was a little confused with it because I was like, why would they move Georgia?
It's a
Like
position thing.
strategically thinking, why would you move Georgia to 3 when Ohio barely beat Penn State? So, that's how I was looking at it. Like,
Here's the thing.
I think
Michigan.
they because of the quote unquote struggle against Kent State and Missouri. Put them
That's the same thing I was thinking too, Shane.
That's part of it. But that's part of it. But Michigan, Ohio State, they gonna cancel one or the other out, regardless, right? And get Alabama out that and get Michigan out that 5 spot. Notre Dame should come in because Notre Dame playing good ball right now. Notre Dame should come in and beat Clemson. That's gonna get Clemson out of there, and you're going to have 3 SEC teams in the top 5. The problem is only 2 of them going to make it. Because, like I said, if LSU beats Bama, LSU is going to take Bama's place. I already
So
said
you honestly think there'll be a college playoff with no Bama playing?
it all depends on what happens. It all depends on 2 things. One, who wins the Alabama LSU game, and then 2, what happens in the
But Bama, now you got to
SEC
also look
championship.
at it too. Bama has LSU left. They got Ole Miss left.
I'm with you on that. But
So they got tough games left.
ain't nobody the toughest. They already played the toughest Mississippi team out there, which was no, they haven't. No, they haven't. That's Ole Miss. I'm thinking of Mississippi State.
Yeah, Ole Miss
Ole
is
Miss
tough.
and Lane Kiffin. Okay, they gonna air it out and do like everybody else been doing, expose that secondary. But once again, that leaves the window of opportunity there for LSU
Read the comment that Kenny
and Ole Miss to move up, because look who I said that.
Kenneth Hurst.
Oh, you're talking about beating Kentucky? Oh, Kentucky was top 10 at the time when they beat Kentucky.
Yes, they were.
But it's still Kentucky in football. We still talk about Kentucky and football in the same sentence.
Kenneth Hurst said the committee was drunk.
No, they're not drunk. All they doing is positioning the teams that they want to go in come December 4th. And that's exactly what they did with the exception of TCU. TCU should not be there. Even they had to put them up there by default because they undefeated.
Yeah, he said Tennessee is one because they beat 2 top 10 SEC teams.
Well,
Granted.
let me ask you this, Mike. In your opinion,
Mm-hmm.
what? Why are you giving Georgia the advantage over Tennessee?
Because Georgia about to drag they bus in Athens between the hedges on Saturday. It's still gonna be Georgia.
What? I don't disagree with you.
Okay.
I'm just saying, what's your rationale? Is it
that Georgia's gonna beat Tennessee?
I know that.
Tennessee. No,
Why?
no. I'm gonna give you my rationale because Tennessee does not have a secondary. All we need is for Blaylock, McConkey, and I can't think of the other dude, the other wide out name.
Bowers.
No, not tight ends. Bowers and Washington gonna do their thing. It's Blaylock, McConkey, and I can't think of the other receiver's name. But Rosemary say something like that. Dude with the hyphenated name.
Well,
I just need for them to step up on the outside and do their thing. The tight ends are going to handle business.
my question is, why Ohio State still ranked number 2?
It's Ohio State. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Because they're Ohio State. Same reason if Notre Dame had played 6 cupcakes and been undefeated, they would have been in the playoffs. It just is what it is.
And that's the same reason.
The name carries weight.
The same reason Alabama gonna end up in the playoffs. The same reason.
It carries weight.
Alabama going to need some help, but it's possible.
Yeah. So okay. So what about Georgia defense? Nolan Smith is out.
Yeah, I've seen that he's gonna be. Well, they say he was questionable. So is he ruled out?
He done for the season.
Dang.
I say Tennessee and Georgia got the 2 best defense to me now in college football right now.
I say we contain the quarterback at Tennessee. Then if defense handle their business and contain him, I think we'll be fine.
They got to stop the running game, I think, because they run to set up the pass.
So, for who? Tennessee?
Who y'all think got a better defense? Tennessee or Georgia?
Georgia, the most experienced. Yeah.
Here's the downside for Georgia. All right, it's Georgia secondary. They got a freshman sitting back there playing safety. That's going to have to. That's probably the best matchup that we got to handle Hayden.
He got to be good. He out there on the field, though. So
you saw what he did against. I think it was against Oregon when he caught that one-handed interception going backwards.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
Malachi Starks is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he got a wingspan out of this world.
Look for Malachi. Yeah, look for Malachi Starks to cover Hayden one-on-one. when he's in the slot. When he's lined up in the slot, look for Hayden to cover him. Starts to cover him.
But
When he's up.
he like Hazelwood was with Citadel that year. That's just how he is for Tennessee, man. He just the way Hazelwood was with Citadel that year.
You knocked the heck out of him
No,
a couple of times. Get him scared.
I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say that.
Yep,
The thing with Hayden is a lot of teams been playing Tennessee is zone coverage.
Yeah.
I think Georgia's going to actually match up with them man up and seeing different blitz and seeing different blitz packages at hooker.
I
Because a lot
believe
of teams
Kirby.
don't.
I already believe Kirby got a plan. I trust
Yeah,
Kirby. I believe he got a plan.
Kirby
because a
is
lot
the
of
reason why Bama's defense was so good when they were. So I'm
Exactly.
not worried about that.
I'm not worried about the defense. I believe he gonna have a plan for that.
And Darwin makes a good point. He said UGA's front sevens is still talented enough to give Hooker some pressure without Nolan Smith. I
exactly,
believe that.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's true. That's true. But they're gonna have to. The O line gonna have to protect. They're gonna have to protect old Bennett back there though.
He is
Man, Georgia got one of the best offensive lines in the country. Ain't nobody worried about that.
I need Stetson to have a great game. I need them to play like they played Oregon.
He need to be. His head need to be in game.
I mean, if they play, if they can't have a third quarter like they did last week, but I think if they play like they are capable of playing all 4 quarters, I think it won't be as close as people think it is. But they're gonna have to play.
No, it's gonna be Georgia's gonna win by double digits. That's for sure.
You that confident, Mike? Okay,
Okay, Wizard.
I trust you.
Like I say, if Georgia beat those guys, I'm gonna come on the show with a Georgia Bulldog jersey.
Well,
Yeah, and we
that's
want
all
that.
you
We
need.
want that dog call too, Maurice.
You know what?
No,
You know what? We're gonna put them up. You know what? We're gonna send you a Herschel Walker jersey at that.
Oh God,
man,
I wouldn't do you like that, bro.
you sitting there.
Look, Halloween over with.
We say Halloween over. All right.
Also, what you want me to say?
We want you to say go dogs and do that.
No, go. You got to say go dogs, sick 'em.
Go dogs and do that dog bark.
You can't forget the sick 'em. You got to say go dogs, sick 'em.
That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
And
And
finish
we'll
it
be
up
good.
saying it's great to be a Georgia Bulldog.
Like I said, don't get me wrong. I used to be a Bulldog fan before, but
They just disappointed you, so you
Yeah,
moved
just-
on to Bama. I get it.
yeah.
Kind of like
It's
I
okay.
did with the Lakers. Yeah, I got it.
I
I was a Lakers fan in the 80s, and then when they lost, I was young, and they lost to the Celtics. My brother was a huge Celtics fan. They lost to the Celtics, and I just said, I can't do that anymore. And so I started going for the Pistons, and then they actually beat the Pistons, and I started hating the Lakers. So I get where you coming from.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that running back. That running back is legit. Edwards for Georgia, he's legit, and I think he's been tested enough that he'll do well running that ball.
I had a red Jordan suit, Jordan suit. Then I had the head in the hood. So I was in the process of going to the Army. So I used to run with it on. I was a true Georgia fan at that time. But
Ooh, look at you! Might have to bring that old sweatsuit back. That windbreaker back.
that,
You still got it?
no, it was a Jordan suit. No, it was back in what 2002, 1, 2, something like that.
I know it.
I
Yeah.
got clothes from 01. I don't know what you're talking about.
I couldn't feel my. I gained weight, then I lost weight, so no, I can't feel it. No.
Okay.
Okay. So what turned you over to the Tide then? Because they had started winning. They were winning. They had a winning program.
That ain't what it was. I was a Saban fan when he was at LSU, so I just followed Saban.
Oh, okay. So you're a Saban fan.
Yeah, Saban.
Gotcha. Well, on that note, you a Ridley fan too?
Who? No,
A Ridley fan? You ain't no fan of Ridley?
no, I'm not.
He still ain't playing, is
Oh,
he?
No,
Nah, he's not playing this year. He
Dang.
forfeited this whole year. But
Oh,
it's gonna be interesting to see what happened to him down in Jacksonville in the offseason.
it
oh
will.
wow.
Why they traded him in the first place?
Cause they couldn't use him for one.
Okay.
Cause he on suspension from what last season. I
I
thought he
mean,
was.
you got
It was just a partial suspension, so he out for the whole season this year.
Yeah, he was out
now,
on his own last year because
yeah.
mental
The
issues.
mental thing, yeah.
And so
Okay.
this year, then his crazy self admitted he bet on the doggone Falcons game. Like,
No, he didn't admit it. He got caught up.
I thought he
The
was on
betting,
Twitter.
the betting, no, that was after the fact. That was after the announcement came out. The thing was the betting agency that he used tracked the bets back to his phone, and since they're in partnership with the NFL, they
Wow.
relayed the information to the NFL.
Wow,
That
that
was
was
just
crazy.
stupid.
That's how he got caught up.
That was stupid.
Now he came on Twitter after the fact. Once after the suspension came down, he came on and said, "Hey, I only bet at 1,500. Come to find out, nah, dog, you bet it close to 30,000-40,000.
And do y'all actually think What Chicago gonna actually play for the Cleveland Browns next week or the week after? Did y'all believe
Nah,
it?
he ain't playing with them until week 13.
I thought they said week 12.
Okay, maybe week 12 he might play, but
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah,
Oh, he gonna play because he gonna play
yeah.
because Jacoby Brissett ain't that dude for them. He's a good. Jacoby Brissett is a good backup. He ain't no starter. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Mm-mm.
What the Wizards doing out there in the basement? You about ready to come on out?
I think I see him walking around trying to get some water.
Or
Yeah,
some green or
Tim,
purple
we about
juice.
ready for him.
yeah, he about. Oh, you ready? Yeah, he ready.
You got some clothes on tonight.
Man, he got on his witch's short
Oh
and
Lord,
a wife beater.
Keep it.
got that taco meat out.
Don't cut on the screen, Wizard.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a
Keep
little
that taco meat hidden.
We're gonna go ahead and take a commercial break for the Wizard to come on out.
All right.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Yo, checking in one time for your mind. Stay tuned for your Friday Night Lights every Monday, Wednesday night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Supposed to be a man about a minute.
And you better not lose.
Oh man, Sean, y'all see the Sean?
Sean comment. Sean said the wizard walk around the house in a UGA romper.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean. Sean Wee.
That's it, homie. I thought we were better than that.
No.
You got your UGA romper on, wizard?
Man, somebody got a camera in my house. I gotta sweep my house for bugs. Hunter and Danny, I'm playing the bugs up there in my house. But now I gotta sweep my house again. I found them.
Make sure you keep Mike away from your special brew. You don't need no help, okay?
Oh, he can't. Oh, see. He can't even handle that. He took a sip and passed out. He didn't wake up for 2 days. So we good on that. Ain't nobody worried about him sipping in on that. Yeah, it's yeah. All right. Can y'all okay?
We can see it.
All right, bet. All right, let's go and get started in D2 real fast. Looking at D2, you got number 3 Early County, number 6 Clinch, and number 7 McIntosh off for the week. So we expect Bowden to handle business over Mount Zion Carroll. Johnson County should handle business over Hancock Central. Carlton should handle Lanier. Sly should handle Greenville. Manchester, who's playing on Thursday, should handle Taylor County. Lincoln County should handle Towns County, and Wilcox should handle Willer. Y'all got any feedback before I move on?
Concur.
Okay. Take a look at D1. You got number 3 Raven County and number 7 Elba County off this week. So number 1 Prince Ave should handle Social. Wrap up the region there. Swainsboro should handle Dublin. Even though despite they been playing in Dublin, I still see Swainsboro blowing that one out. Irvin County over Bacon County, no question there. Brooks County over Pelham. Darlington over Treon by 3. I think Darlington will get that one. Don't get me wrong, Treon is playing good ball though. They are playing great ball right now. St. Francis over Mount Vernon. Metter, who's playing Thursday against Craven County, should pull that one out, and Whitefield Academy over Mount Pittsburgh Christian. No comments on the Darlington Treon game?
Looks good to me.
Okay. Cool. With that being said, we're going to keep moving on. All right, 2A. We got number 2 South Atlanta, number 9 Northcock Christian off this week. So those playing, you got number 1 Fitzgerald should handle Barron. Appleton County should handle Brantley County. Number 4 Thompson should handle Westside Augusta. Callaway should handle Landmark. Pierce should handle Tatnall. Rockmark should handle North Murray. Worth County. I'm looking for Worth County to get upset by Cook this Friday. And Elka should definitely handle McNair. I know we got some feedback on that Worth Cook game.
Yeah, I'm with Cook on that one as well. I think because they're the tested team, so I think they will take the W in that game.
Okay.
I agree. Their strength of schedule is probably a little bit stronger than Worth County, and they started out great. Worth County did, but they played a few cupcakes, and then when they got hit in the mouth, they kind of folded. So I'm going with Cook too.
All right.
But like Jessica said, they went to bed.
Had to go see a man about a mule, huh?
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Bed wetters.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This one here was kind of funny. It was a comment posted when we put this schedule, when we put these predictions up, saying how Carver gonna score 17, knowing they ain't got no kicker.
I couldn't. I was trying to figure it out. I
was like, maybe they're gonna get a safety or something.
I was trying to figure it out in my mind. Like, okay, how can they? I was doing all kind of math. Like, what's going on?
I don't know, but we get the point.
Hey, Elmo.
Basically, Carver not gonna lose to City Grove. Calvary, they're gonna have a field day against Beach. Sandy Creek is gonna have a field day against Dub. Pete should handle Jackson as long as they show up.
True that.
Thomasville is off. Stevens County should handle Hebron Christian. Carver Columbus off. Oconee should handle Franklin. And Adairsville should handle Kahula Creek.
That sounds right to me. I'm just 42-17. I mean, that's a huge margin. Okay.
Statement game.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
You know how much better y'all are above over the other 3A competition, huh?
Yeah, and plus the biggest thing with Carver is they don't have those two backs from last year. Don't get me wrong, they got a nice little stable of 4 backs put together. Yeah, 3 or 4 backs they got that they run and put together, but Carver, they don't put their short passing game on display. All they want to do is take the top off of it every single time.
I'm gonna tell you like this: Carver is not gonna be in any competition to City Grove. This might be a 60-0 game.
I was gonna say, I personally, I think that I don't know how the brackets. I need to go back and look at the brackets. However they line up, if Peach were to meet Carver again, they probably would not win. Carver would probably lose, but that's just my opinion.
It ain't no probably gonna lose. They gonna lose.
But they only scored 8 points when they played anyway.
Yeah, that was just weird. Like Darwin said, that is it's pretty weird. Okay.
Yeah, that was weird.
All right. What we at? 4A. Number one, City Town should handle business. Number two, Coney handle business. Number three, Perry handles business. Number four, Troop handles business against LaGrange.
I think LaGrange gonna play them.
It's a rival game, so it's
Yeah, I
really
think it's gonna probably be closer than what you think because I think LaGrange gonna play in that game.
I think Troop is gonna win, but I think I would not put it like this. I wouldn't be surprised if LaGrange won or if it were closer, although I do agree that Troop will win the game.
It could be a little closer. Bottom line is, like you say, Troop is going to win the game. That's the bottom line now. On these scores, hey, just roll the dice. Where we at? Burke County over Southeast Bullock. The only thing about this game, this is going to be Burke's third game in the last 2 weeks. So,
they've been playing back to back. So, hopefully them boys are good and healthy. I don't like that because, that's how injuries happen.
But it is Southeast Bullock that they're playing, so. I got Bainbridge over Cairo this year. Let me see. Stars Mills, Whitewater, toss up, but I'm gonna go with Whitewater this year.
Interesting.
Is that a pick'em?
It is. It is.
Yes, it is. And Wayne County, and I thought I had this updated. Wayne County did lose. No, Wayne County beat Burke County on Monday, if I'm not mistaken, 17-16 on Monday. I thought I had it updated on here. But Wayne County, Burke County game was on Monday. And I think Wayne County did end up winning that 16-7. 16-17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was odd to have a Monday game while we had the broadcast going for it. And I already spoke on Whitewater over Stars Mill.
Was it Mike Huntley's laughed out loud? He said Cairo over Bainbridge.
Well, go do your picking. That's all I can tell you. It's on the pickings. Where we at? 5A. Ware County over number 4 Coffee. We got Creekside over Banneker. Cartersville is off. I already said I got Coffee losing to Ware County. We got Cambridge handling North Springs. Jefferson over Eastside. I got Dutchtown putting it on Ola. Warner Robinson over Locust Grove. And you got number 9, Calhoun, number 10, Loganville off this week.
I got Coffee for the upset.
All right, you got your pickings in?
Absolutely. I'm right behind you. I'm right on your trail.
So, if Dutchtown should happen to lose to Ola, I'm just saying.
It's going to be a mess.
It's going to be that whole region.
Warner Robins, I think, would be number 1 in the region. Yeah, Sean, I hope Coach Parker is healthy too.
Oh, what happened? I didn't know about that.
The coach
he was taken off the field.
For Wayne, he from Wayne County?
No, against Wayne. No, he's Burke County.
Burke County, okay.
Is he had a slight heart attack or something like that?
Yeah, he had a heart attack on the sideline.
Oh my God.
Nah, he's good though. They say he's good responding. He did a slight interview either last night or this morning that they had posted.
Thank God for first responders at the football games. Big ups to first responders.
But yeah, if Dutchtown lose, that's gonna be crazy. I think they'll end up in 3rd or 4th. I can't remember if Jones County beat them or not. Yeah, Jones County beat them, so they'll probably end up in 4th if they was to lose. But I don't see Warner Robinson. I mean Dutchtown losing to Ola though. I really don't. All right, let's move on. 6A. Basically, our top 10 handling business against all opponents. Like I say, Hughes over Paulding.
TCC over Northside, Roswell over Alpharetta, Gainesville over Jackson, Woodward Academy over Forest Park on Thursday, Rome over Etowah, Marist over Riverwood, Brunswick over Effingham County, Lee over Tiff, and Houston over Veterans.
I think that Thomas County Central and Northside game gonna be interesting because Northside coming off of back-to-back wins, which they pulled off after, being down a bunch of points. So they riding on a high right now. So they might give Thomas County Central a ride.
They nah. The reason I say that, let me see. You said Northside, right? They just played Veterans. That's
28-20. That's not a bad.
Yeah. Now that Lee County game though, it was a fluke that they won that. That was just bad. That was a bad call by the coach on that. The coach should have trusted his special teams and his defense. Instead, you want to have your quarterback run the ball out and he just happened to fumble, and Northside just happened to scoop it up and run it in. So that's why I say it was a fluke.
So if Thomas County Central win against Northside, they would take the region in, right? Because that'll already be established. Okay.
Yeah.
They'll be region.
Yeah, they got to win. Yeah, TCC got to win that game in order to win the region. It ain't guaranteed right now. So they can be in second place in that 9-1, and you got Northside sending it.
Kenneth said, "Pick your poison. TCC got too many weapons." All right.
All right, we're gonna see.
All right, Kenneth.
Time
will tell the story.
Special in playoff come. I'm ready to see it.
All right, in 7A, you got Carrollton and Valdosta off this week, but for the most part, I expect everyone in 7A top 10 to handle business, with the exception of Milton. I'm predicting Milton to lose to Lambert.
Ooh.
Wow.
Well, why is that an upset though?
It's not really an upset. It's just a top 10 team losing.
Oh, okay.
That's all that is. That's what I'm saying. I'm just predicting number 7 Lambert to beat number 9 Milton.
Okay.
And that,
Okay.
all right, so that's that. And then for the pick'ems this week, this is what we have. We got Darlington versus Treon, Worth County at Cook, Stars Mill versus Whitewater, Coffee versus Weir, Lambert versus Milton McKeachin. Now, it was hard to find some games, so I had to go outside the top 10 this week. Now, every game now are key region matchups, whether it's for first place or determines second and third place in the region. But you got McKeachin against Harrison, H. Charlie against Spencer, Westland against Pickens, Westside Macon against Howard, and Tucker against Arabia Mountain. And for the tiebreaker, Perry versus West Lawrence, how many points will Perry score against West Lawrence?
All of them. All the points are going to be shown. I don't think West Lawrence, they've scored on anybody they played this season so far.
Well, I'm not sad about that. I don't care if they never win another game.
So you got a grudge though.
You ought to too.
Against West Lawrence?
Yeah. They had
those boys.
Yeah, that's where those boys were from.
Oh,
and they didn't get no discipline.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just got in-school suspension or something.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so pickings are gonna be up until 7 p.m. on Friday, since there's no Thursday game listed on here. So you got till 7 p.m. Friday to get your pickings in.
Get them in. We getting to the end. It's getting interesting.
Yes, because the top 5 are going into the playoffs.
Well, top 4. The top four is gonna play for the money. Everybody else can play for fun.
I'm playing for them. I'm playing for them 50.
So the top 4 are playing against the Wizard, which would include 5. Or are you saying just 4 include the Wizard?
No, it's the top 4 and then the Wizard, so a total of 5. I'm not counting the Wizard in the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody's chasing the Wizard regardless, right?
He's the standard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I said, either way, I'm having a cigar and something.
We're gonna have that. Sis, we're gonna be sipping and put some smoke in the air.
You know what?
Do we bring our own liquor wizard or do they provide it?
BYOB. Bring your liquor or your own wine.
Okay,
BYOB.
Okay.
so Magic
Bring
might
your own
want to bring
bottle.
my liquor.
Yep.
Might not want brown. Tell Mike I don't want brown. I want some tequila.
And tell him I want me a Monte Cristo cigar.
Look, y'all gonna be the ones so-called winning their money, so y'all can buy and bring what you
I'm
want.
not playing. I'm just saying I'm the user. I'm on everybody's team, whether the Wizard wins or whether
She
they
partaking in the winnings.
it doesn't matter.
Gotcha. All right, I'll let everybody know.
1,800 silver. Thank you.
All right, we won't do it like that. So on that note, now I'm gonna go down here and take my ones off and put my white and put my white beater back on.
Put the white beater back on. And that
Thank
taco
you,
meat.
Wizard. Thank you, Wizard.
Thank you, Wizard. We appreciate you week after week.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Hey, Wizard gonna give up them $50.
But y'all stupid. Y'all are silly.
Yeah, better give up them $50. I can smell the cigar now.
I can't believe Crawford County making it to the playoffs this year.
I know. Congrats, Crawford County Eagles. That is exciting for them.
Well, I know they happy. They in the 14 region.
Them and Paris happy.
Yes. I'm so pleased. They're gonna have to go on the road.
Yeah, they gonna be traveling now, but still, they made it. They made it.
That's all right. Congratulations, Eagles.
Woo!
Mighty Eagles.
Mo Crawford County Eagles.
I bet Paris over there. She's like a mud right now.
Uh-huh.
Paris get to go to a Crawford County playoff game. They never think you'll be able to do that in your lifetime.
I know.
I ain't gonna talk about Crawford. Congratulations, though. Now, outside of Crawford, I can't believe Doug's going to a playoff game.
Douglas?
Yeah, in
Oh,
our region.
wow.
Because we only got 14.
Oh,
I think
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I think the last time they went to a playoff game, Jamal, the guy that played for the Tennessee, that played at Tennessee and went to the Ravens, was they running back
Wow.
out there killing folks, out there shooting folks in the club with Ray Lewis.
Oh, my God.
Jamal Lewis, that's his name. Jamal Lewis, if I ain't mistaken. I think that's his name.
Gee.
I think that's the last time Doug was in the playoff in football.
I didn't know he went to Doug.
Yeah, Jamal Lewis, yeah.
Interesting.
Man, that dude was a man amongst boys when he was out there playing.
Oh, I remember.
I'm talking about in high school. The way you saw him in college, that's how he was in high school.
Wow. Just raw talent.
Pretty much. Breaking state records at the time, city records, state records at the time. But like I said, he really didn't have a supporting cast though. So
Yeah, and that's sad. I when I went to our alumni weekend, I remember my first year in high school at Colquitt, we had this top running back. I think he was like class of 92 or 93. But I seen him at alumni, y'all. It was so sad. Cause I mean, this boy should have been playing somewhere on Sundays. And it was sad. He would walk around, ask somebody for $2. I couldn't do nothing but shake my head. I mean, that was like raw talent. You can even coach his kind of talent.
That's sad, but it happens.
Yeah, when they don't have people supporting them and pushing them and all that kind of stuff, they get sucked up.
Or if they have people constantly using them and glamming on to them, just it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. I just felt so bad. I was like, man, That boy was so good. And to see him like that now, it's like, gosh.
But yeah, I think we all got a story of somebody from man. We could pick any school in the state of Georgia and come up with that story.
Yes, we could. I can tell
True.
you off the top of my head.
True.
Fort Valley, Georgia.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So I know we got something like that from Cedar Grove, from our little '92 squad. We just knew we were gonna do something.
Yeah. That's why I try to, these young athletes now, if I see them they ain't even got to be from, the respective team that I'm cheering for. If I see them doing good, keep doing good. Keep your head in the game. Keep yourself focused, get focused to get out of here. Cause ain't nothing here. You come back, the folks gonna still be doing the same thing they were doing when you left.
Yes.
Get up out of here and get you some business about yourself and start a life outside of here.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to be a strong individual to stay and not succumb. You have to be very strong. It's not easy.
Yep, for sure.
Or have one of them parents say, you gotta get up out of here.
Which is why, even when I went to college, I stayed on campus and immersed myself. And so to any of you Trojans out there who do decide to matriculate at the Fort Valley State University, that would be my advice to you. When you go, you need to immerse yourself fully in the college experience.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different worlds. You stay on that campus and just enjoy yourself and just immerse yourself in that culture and you'll be just fine. But if you got one foot on that campus and you got one foot out there in the community,
out that gate,
it's not gonna be pretty. So that's my advice.
Yep, because I know my boy enjoying it.
Who?
My son, I know he enjoying himself.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can come and go as I want to. I ain't got nobody telling me to do this or to do that. I can do it if I want to. I can do it if I don't want to.
Look, I said I didn't know if I should be mad or glad. My son called me talking about I went to a Halloween party. Told him because we don't celebrate Halloween, so this is the first time ever going to a costume party. He dressed up as Tupac. So, but he called me at 2:00 in the morning because he was walking home from the party by himself, and he wanted me to talk to him so I can make sure that he got home safely. I was like, I woke me up out of my sleep. So I was like, I can't be mad because that was a safety thing. So I was like, I don't know if I should be mad or, glad that he did it. But, yeah, he enjoying himself in college too.
Which is great.
Yes.
All right, EP, we got the
player of the week. It was some really great stats on there. I was just like, I was trying to go with big numbers. I was like, I don't know. All these kids deserve it.
I'm so proud of all of them. I really am. I mean, it's a difficult thing to play football and go to school. That's 2 jobs. So.
Right. And then week after week, when you're, performing and getting better and doing what you're supposed to do out there, and it shows, and those stats proves it, kudos.
Can y'all believe this is the last week of the regular season?
I know. I'm telling you, y'all, Christmas is next month. Get them Christmas trees up.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I ain't even started planning for Thanksgiving yet. You already talking about Christmas?
I'm telling you, cause November gonna go by just like October did. So I'm telling y'all, get them Christmas trees up. It's already November. We almost at the end of the year.
Man, we don't even know how we having dinner at this yet. You already talking about putting up a Christmas tree.
I know. And speaking of end of the year, class of 2023, if you have not filled out your FAFSA, go ahead and do so. It opened up October 1st. Go ahead and get your information there. Sit down with your mom or your dad, your parent. Get it done. It takes about 20, 30 minutes. You'll thank me later. Don't wait till the last minute. You want to be eligible for anything, Pell Grants or whatever, get that stuff done now. And you don't have to know what school you're going to go to. You can always go back in and plug that in, but get your information in the system so that way you'll know what you're eligible for.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep. Barely. What you say, EP?
There's a lot of noise going on.
Oh, we can hear you.
Okay, so this is what we got going on for the Player of the Week. The deadline for the Player of the Week is tomorrow at noon. So this are who the nominations for Offensive Player of the Week. We got Trey Brenton, running back, Thomas County Central. We got Keegan Brown, running back, South Atlanta. We got Colton Ginn, quarterback, Peach County. We got Amar Jordan, quarterback, Perry. We got Justin Hayes, running back, Beaufort. We got Antoine Hill, QB, Austin County. Then we got Jalen Johnson, running back, Appleton County. Then we got Cameron Lacey, receiver, DB, Stevens County. Then we got Jake Merklin, QB, Carver Day. And we got Jameer Riley, running back, Carver Columbus. Now let me go to the defense. Let me get to the defense. Hold on one second.
Good list. Good list.
And great stats. Good job, guys.
Yeah, y'all see the defense?
Yes. No, it's still on
It's
offense.
still on offense.
Let me get out of it and come back in. Hold on.
Yeah, them some great stats, honey. That's why I was like, ooh, they all deserve it, but
I'm back. Or just you or Shane, y'all can do it. Because I want y'all to hear all this background noise.
Okay, so we've got for the defensive player of the week, we have Kamarion Lanigan, defensive lineman for Calvary Day. He had 3.5 tackles for a loss.
I'll be back.
Okay. We have Travion Gatson, defensive lineman for Jenkins. He had 8 tackles and 2 sacks. We have Javion Clark, defensive back for Jones County, and he returned an interception for 50 yards. Wow. Okay. So, guys, those are your players for the week. We thank you so much for your nominations. Now, that's only half of the story. The next part of the story is you go to the group or the Friday Night Light podcast page and you submit your vote for who you think should win offensive player of the week and defensive player of the week. So, if you want your candidate to win, you have to make sure that you get the people to vote. So if you see the same people winning every week, that's not our fault. That's yours. We thank you for your participation.
Tell them, sis. Tell them. Get out and vote like you're supposed to do next week.
Amen.
But we ain't gonna turn this into a political show. Man, I'm ready for Friday to get here. I don't know about y'all.
I'm ready for the weekend. Period.
I know, right?
I just, this is always a big weekend for me. Spending time in Columbus with my family and my friends, a big rivalry game, and then just all the games, the high school games that are going to be decided on Friday night for region championships, and the college games that have huge implications for the playoffs. It's just a magical weekend of great football, regardless of implication. So
that it will be. And best believe we're gonna do our best to be here Friday night once all the high school is done and over with. To let everybody come on and say it with their chest.
Say it with your chest. And
if you want, yep.
And
I know.
tell us, be our eyes, because we can't be at every game. So if you were at the game, you can kind of tell us from your perspective what happened and what went on. So
Well, you can always do your part and keep us abreast throughout the game. Post some scores for us. See what we got going on out there.
mm-hmm. So
Max prep. You got people be going into max preps. Manipulating scores and stuff. We want the real deal.
that's right. We want to know what's what. And why do people manipulate the score on max preps? I'll never understand that.
I don't know. We got to ask Jerry. I'm sorry. We got to find somebody to ask.
I don't understand.
I see what you did there.
I don't understand why they give people that much power to be able to go in there and just manipulate stuff like that.
Same thing with Wikipedia. They just, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Or maybe they don't have the manpower to, keep up, because it's a nationwide thing. So maybe if they figure if they give people the power to do it, that they'll have less to do it. Well, hey, what's up, family? Okay.
Who just came on? Jimmy Wayne?
Jimmy
What's
Wayne.
good?
Oh, there go Lego Hater.
What's up, family?
What's good? What's good, cuzzo?
Wish you was on earlier, and because I know you would have had some feedback on the Wizards picks for the week.
Yeah, man, I kept trying to get on. I don't know what was going on. I was in my kitchen, so I probably was in a bad area.
Well, you gotta go to the garage.
Exactly. I got some fried chicken and waffles going tonight again, so I had to get that going.
Well, the garage is the perfect place to cook that. Well, you could have cooked the chicken and the turkey fry and the fish fry. Gone and ran the extension cord for the waffle maker.
Ready to go.
Yes, sir. Pull out the table, pull up your lawn chair. Hey, while you wait, you hydrate.
That's it.
What's up? What's going on, Huncho?
Mr. Berry, man, what's good with you? Bet not lose this week.
Bet not lose. So the Wizard had some pretty good pick'ems this week, considering he had to go outside of the top 10. I think he did a very good job. One game of note, he said that Cook County would beat Worth County.
Worth. Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah. I think Cook will beat Worth. I think Cook get this number 2 in that region. I actually said Cook will beat Fitzgerald and win the region, but after the Fitzgerald loss, I think Cook will at least get number 2.
Okay.
Now, did the Wizards see all the games that's going to determine the region this week?
Well, he that's why he went outside the top 10 and tried to pick games that were going to either determine region play or that had region seedings, i.e., like McKeach and Harrison, right?
Yeah.
For an example. It's a key game because a lot of those teams sit in that region with the same region record.
Okay.
And they battling for 2 and 3, or possibly 2 and 4. Because a lot of region champs are playing weak teams, right, this weekend in their region.
For sure.
So me and the Wizard going through looking at stuff. I'm like, man, I don't know. What you think about this one? He was like, he'll take if he like it, he'll say yes. If he didn't like it, he'll take a sip.
So I bet he was good and liquored up.
Yep. By the time we got done, he was.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I saw an interesting one. I think it was one that you were speaking on. It was the Milton Lambert game.
Yeah.
That's going to be, in my opinion, one of the most interesting game of the weekend because Milton has kind of owned that region for a while.
Yep.
And for Lambert to have an opportunity to take that region title, like, wow, that's going to be big.
Yep. And then, like I say, with Lambert coming out of nowhere pretty much.
Yes.
Like, man, where y'all get these kids from?
Yes. Yep.
Cause you ain't hear about nobody leaving the school and transferring to
And
Lambert, have
transferring to Lambert. How they come up like that?
you? For real. But hey,
Unless they left Cordell, Georgia, and went up there.
well, I still say I'm still gonna stick to what I said. A lot of folks made some bona fide moves last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Especially down to Warner Robins and House and Conica, but they ain't put up points like that all year.
What are you trying to say, Mike?
Man, it's just a joke. I'm just joking around. Cause hey, all I'm saying is, Cordell, Georgia saying they missing 30, 40 players due to the flu. Lambert's up in by Athens, if I'm not mistaken, Swanee area, somewhere up in there. They say they're missing 30, 40 players. Okay, last week. All right. And then all of a sudden you see Warner Robins putting up 54 points, Houston County putting up 66 points.
Well, where is Coach? Where is he from?
Who that?
Warner
Lambert.
Warner Robins head coach.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll tell you.
Where you from? Cordell.
And is.
Westbrook is from Cordell, Georgia.
Heck, nah. Y'all funny. The flu, aka Warner Robins. There you go. That's it right there.
But I'm not saying anything. I don't know that.
Hey, you know better than to let Huncho get a piece of that. Huncho gonna get that one and run with it, boy.
But yeah,
coincidence.
Hey, Lambert is in Swanee, Georgia. That's where Lambert's at. Yeah. That's where Lambert is in Swanee. Which is surprising though, because you figure most of what?
Buford area.
Nah. I got you. No, I got you. This is what it is. We got a lot of new Falcon players, right?
Oh yeah.
So they kids enrolled at Lambert this year. That's what we're gonna roll. That's how we're gonna play that one.
That's how we're gonna play it. Because here's the thing. For years to come, those Falcon players used to be over at Great Atlanta Christian.
Yeah.
And they're not over there anymore. So maybe it is Lambert. Because they definitely is the Sugarloaf Country Club up there.
Yeah. When you look at Lambert resume, Lambert popped up in 2009. So, and they ain't did nothing since last time they won region was in 2016.
Wow.
And they won that with a 6-4 record when they won that region.
Hey, Deshaun. Chris, they did make the playoffs. They're going in as a 4 seed in Region 1.
Monroe's left at home, right?
Monroe and Columbus.
Yep. Yep, them two stuck, as expected.
Oh, man, let me talk about Region 2 right quick. So, we projected Peach, Mary Person, Jackson, Upson Lee. And about 3/4 of the way of the season, it was not looking like that. It was looking like you got a toss-up between Peach and Jackson and Upson Lee at a 2, Mary Person being a 4. And I think when we first released the brackets, we did that. But now it's looking like it's going to shape up as, like we said, Peach and Mary Person 1 and 2, Jackson being 3, with Upson Lee being 4.
Really?
Oh,
what happened last week?
Upson Lee done.
Upson Lee.
Got you.
But Upson Lee, they done spent their rod. They done shot their low, so they done on the year. So they ain't got no more games. They off this week.
Oh, yeah. But Mary Person's going to probably definitely handle Pike.
Yep.
Which will give Upson Lee the 4 seed.
And Jackson the 3rd seed.
Jackson the 3rd, because I think Mary Person beat Jackson, so they were on that tiebreaker over them. No, I'm wrong.
No, Mary Person lost to Jackson.
Jackson. So yeah, Jackson will have the 2 seed, Mary Person being a 3.
Oh, okay. So a lot of the Falcons kids play in Mill Creek. Huh.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. That according to Morris. Hey Morris, thanks for listening.
Thanks for the input, Mars. We do appreciate that.
Well, we were trying to help Lambert out.
Yeah.
We were trying to help Lambert out.
Well,
now I'm trying to think. Mill Creek. So Mill Creek is
down the street from Buford.
Yeah, right up. I mean, I know the school. That's a big, huge school. As a matter of fact, I think that's Peachtree something that it sits on right before you cross over. Either 20 or 85.
Peachtree Ridge, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah. Think that's
Because you get off that 85 exit, go to the right, go down to the light, make a left, and it's that send down on the left.
Yeah. That's a huge school too.
Yeah,
At one time I heard they had 13 principals.
Wouldn't be surprised, but the school big, campus big, and the fans are so nice.
I bet so nice. So it's a Lambert is a K through 12 school. How you have 13 principals and you is just high school?
Oh no, I'm talking
Mill Creek. Yeah. So are they okay?
No, this is the high school, Mom.
Let me hush.
Well,
that's how it's shaping up, Barry. Peach will play Chris the first round.
Well, I got something to say real quick. Hold on, real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. If your team win the region and the region champions, we're gonna open it up to you on Tuesday of next week. If your team win the region, and you want to talk about your team, reach out to us. You can go ahead, Jess. Go ahead and tell them how they can do it.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna run across. Hey, I say we run across the bottom of the screen for them.
Run across the bottom of the screen. You can come to the page to the Friday Night Lights Georgia High School, Friday Night Lights Football Georgia, or you can send it to them to the email address going across the bottom of the screen.
That is Sports Talk Friday Night Lights at gmail.com. Again, Sports Talk Friday Night Lights at gmail.com. There is an S behind sports, and there is an S behind the light.
Deshaun, who's your team, Deshaun?
He is a
Thomasville
Bulldog.
Thomasville.
Another thing too, you're gonna get 25 minutes to talk your talk.
Stand it with your chest. You region champion, get it out there.
Or we're gonna use the words of our sister from Thomasville. Hold on, let me make sure I get it right. In the words of her, I'm gonna let her tell you. I'm gonna let her tell y'all how it works. So hold on, give me. Oh man. Oh, what going on? Oh, here we go.
And you better not lose.
Can't say it no better. Can't say it no better than that.
You better not lose.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Bet not lose. Y'all heard him?
And you better not lose.
Shout out to my sister who is bringing our nephew any day now.
Any day.
So excited. So if you're out there listening, sis, we love you. We're praying for you, and we're so excited to see our baby.
For sure.
So
Wish both of y'all the best.
And let me tell you this, Deshaun. Let's tell you something else. Come on, talk about your school. Say it with your chest. Beat your chest. However, I had to go see a man about a mule. Oh, that's perfect. However, in the event that you do lose, don't leave.
Don't disappear.
Stay here. Take your medicine. We all do it.
We have had to put a bunch of people, won't call no names or no fan base, on milk cartons because they be missing after they have to get they tail whoop. Don't pull that on us, Thomasville.
Well, Thomasville lucky they ain't playing that week. They season done and over with.
Oh no, we know they
Oh,
have
you talking about
already
playoff?
won the region.
Oh,
Yeah,
you talking about playoff?
yeah. Mo just opened it up for region champions to come in here and beat their chest like King Kong. So if you come in here and beat your chest on your team winning the region, don't go out there playing around. And then when you lose, get put on a milk cart now.
Have you seen missing?
Because we gonna talk about you. Talk about you.
Oh, will.
Hey Mo,
Hey,
you got to get that Shotlight sound bite. Have you seen her?
For real.
and you know, the people on this podcast are a tad bit ruthless when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, apparently, you know, I thought I was pretty good, but apparently my mouth is a little lethal. So don't lose.
Yeah, because I'm sure gonna ask where's Waldo at.
The
That's
pinata,
elite.
the pinata king, and then Pedro is the pinata emperor. So, hey,
Let them two get on your head. It's over with.
it's over with.
All I'm saying is PK got them pinata loaded, locked, loaded, and ready to go. He gonna tell you like this: get your stuff together. He don't care if you got to put it in a bag, take it to a crap store, but get your crap together.
And EP and the panel all together. I mentioned it earlier. Once everything has been solidified next week, we know for sure this is what it's gonna be. I would like for us to get together and release our brackets of what we think is gonna happen throughout the playoffs. I know what we're doing with the Wizard, but this just says Friday Night Lights. We'll be releasing a prediction brackets for the playoffs for each classification.
Got no problem with
that. Or are we doing it all the way out?
All the way out. Let's do it all the way out. It's
and then
just a prediction for entertainment purposes only. Let me say that before we even release these. For entertainment purposes only. Friday Night Lights would just like to release our predictions for each classification.
And we will have our own domain name as of tomorrow.
There we go. There we go.
Y'all heard that?
Have anybody seen the AJC's prediction for 7A and whatnot? I know in 6A it had Thomas Central and
Hughes.
And they had
breaking up.
You breaking up what, man? Go back in the garage. You trying to put butter on waffles right now.
You got me, bro. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah,
that better.
Okay, I think 7A had Mill Creek and Colquitt, and 6A had Hughes and Thomas County Central.
No Buford?
No,
they had Buford getting beat by Colquitt County.
Yeah,
okay.
in the semis. So
okay.
Yeah, I want us to go ahead and get together. Maybe after the playoffs have been done, y'all, and we can put ours out. Who we think? Hey, chill out, Huncho. Yeah. You know you're down there in Pierce County, Georgia. You know y'all ain't got but one tower down there.
Down there in Blackshear.
Yeah, Blackshear. They got one tower. Y'all got to share that with Baxley. Man, call over there in Appleton County and tell Coach Crow to stop tying up the line. We need to make some calls in Blackshear.
Yeah, and tell Coach Crow to come see me. I miss him.
All right, I'm gonna have the Wizard reach out to him.
Okay, yeah. Tell him his black girlfriend miss.
There you go, Huncho, Patterson, Georgia. Hey, and if I know we was talking, if y'all didn't hear it, pay attention. EP will be releasing our own domain. Friday Night Lights will have their own website domain coming up. Please pay attention and be on the lookout for that.
That's right. Big things popping over here.
We trying to do it. We appreciate each and every last one of y'all for listening and tuning in, putting your input on it. We couldn't do this without y'all. Big up EP for producing us every week. He bring it to y'all live. Big ups my panel members for bringing it to y'all raw and uncut. We got people seeing people by Muse. We got Pieces Up and 8 Times Downs. And we bring y'all people like The Wizard. We bring y'all people like Coach Crow. You know, just keep listening as we grow. We like for y'all to grow with us.
And we got people that don't mean to interrupt.
Don't mean to interrupt you, baby.
La 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 la.
Well, y'all throwed off. Y'all are off the chain tonight. We on one.
And not to mention, you get to find out that you got relatives and stuff on this panel.
We surely do. You don't know that.
So come to find out, Jason and I, after talking, she's right here from Fort Valley. She's here for me and find out that her grandfather are relatives. So her and I are here.
Well, watch out
Couldn't find that out without Friday Night Lights. Couldn't find that out without Friday Night Lights. So big ups.
Hey, y'all. Y'all know real quick. I'm gonna try to call the Wizard and see the answer. I got his number.
We calling the Wizard back?
Okay, let's get.
I'm gonna try to call him.
Hold on, the Wizard down in the basement chilling with the tooth fairy.
I mean, not the Wizard. I mean,
Coach Crow.
Coach Crow. Yeah, the Crow.
Yeah, get Coach Crow for us.
I'm about to say, man, the Wizard down there. I hear some thumping, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't going down there.
What's up, Paris? Shout out Paris, Huncho, Jeremy. What's up, Jeremy?
How you been?
Oh, Jeremy done popped up in here.
He has. What's up, nephew?
The
wayward nephew.
Oh, Jay Money. He ain't been trolling lately.
Shoot.
Who ain't?
Yeah. A troll gonna do his job. That troll.
He might not be over here as much because he has spread himself so thin everywhere.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about he all in the North group talking about Thomas County Central beating up on Langston Hughes. I said, look at this troll. This troll worldwide.
Worldwide. And is no respecter of person.
And what? So EP Crow.
I'm trying to get it right. Hold on.
You couldn't get Coach. Oh, okay. Good. Coach Crow probably on the Herschel Walker trail. He probably helping Herschel Walker with his campaign.
But slow down, man. You hitting them corners too fast.
We might see him.
Uh-oh.
Let me see.
Who's calling?
I was calling for Coach Crow. And he's Coach Crow. Hello?
I'm sorry.
Well, sorry. I got the wrong number. Sorry.
Okay.
All right. Have a nice day.
Man, Coach Crow done changed the number up on us.
I told you. Coach Crow ain't doing no talking, man. He on that Herschel Walker campaign trail, man. We're gonna have to Coach Crow don't shout us a fake number, man. I know who got his number though. His girlfriend on the panel.
No, I don't. I got the same number. I'm sitting over here trying to hold it together.
I guess he tossed that burner and got a new one.
Yeah, I'm sitting over here trying to
Yeah,
hold
he
it
don't got that burn out there. Yeah, I heard he was had some campaign pictures of him and Herschel up there he had on his phone. He had to dump it and get rid of it.
Yeah, I said something about one. He blocked me too.
Cause I know, cause somebody was saying that they had a picture of them two in front of an abortion clinic.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah. That and then hold on, that was that, and then I think the other one was had them in a lettuce field or something, talking about gotta eat right and you don't need insulin. So
And
I
not to
won't be
mention
surprised.
that.
I won't be.
Yeah, not to mention that was what he was talking about the warm air, our good air going over to China. I can see Coach Crow floating on that air over there to China to keep the bad air from coming over here.
Yeah. Man, we throw it off. We throw it off.
Awful people. Yeah, I'm a little
Man.
upset. Next time he comes on, I'm gonna have to have a conversation. We're gonna have to work this out.
Yeah, find out why he's shooting y'all wrong numbers and stuff, man.
You have to block me because I said I like worn out. But that's okay.
But that thing on Coach Crow, boy, I tell you.
You know, I keep a couple of mules in the stall, so it's all good.
Hey, shout out to all been in Rams players. They can't help it, man. You know, we have had Senator Warnock.
This was Coach Crow. I was trying to call and get on your show there to talk to that there wizard stuff.
Man. Oh, now he want to leave voicemails again.
Now that's old. That's old.
I know it.
Voicemail.
I know it. That's a whole little snip from the voicemail he left. Shit, the Wizard ain't doing no talking right now.
And we don't, and yo, we don't shout out Auburn State now. We just say,
Nah, man. You know, them Rams, they a bit salty, man. You know, we had the next governor of Georgia, Stacey Abrams, as well as Senator Warnock visit the Fort Valley State University, and you know, the Rams just a little salty, man.
Feel some kind of way. Maybe they'll come next week.
I mean, I think Herschel available to do some promos, man. Y'all get Herschel down there with y'all, man.
Y'all got plenty of folk down there he likes, so you know, they like dark college.
Going to get Salt Pepper down there. Going to get Kemp and Herschel down there.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, my bad. Flour and pepper.
I don't know what that kind of mixture is.
Me
neither.
Magic Mike. Be good.
Be good. Okay.
Be good. Magic Mike.
Okay.
So, panel and Friday night listeners, my wife and I go to the doctor today for our checkup. She's now in her third trimester, and we got to cancel our trip to the Falcons game this weekend because the doctor has told her that she can go any day now. So, big ups my wife for holding it down the last 9 months.
Right.
Got a little Trojan on the way. Got a Peach County Trojan on the way.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, there, brother.
Man, no, you don't. You got a baby state on the way. But we ain't going to tell nobody. We ain't going to tell nobody that.
You sure ain't. Because it's a lie. You be lying.
You'll be lying.
We don't do lies around here. Well, you do, but we don't.
I don't tell lies. I just look, all I do is kiss babies and shake hands.
Shake hands and kiss babies.
I don't tell lies.
You just shot one in, though.
I just don't tell the entire truth.
Lie by omission. I got you.
But as they say, the truth shall set you free.
But not on this. Depends on the subject. Man, y'all hitting them corners too fast, man. Y'all about to make me spill my yak.
I have missed y'all jokers. You know that.
Man, we miss you too, sis. Man. Y'all just can't be disappearing like that.
Hey, my baby got something to say to you, Mike. Say it. Okay, let me translate that for you. Let me translate that for you. Peach County Trojan. That's what she said. She telling you what her little brother is.
Oh.
Nice.
Hey, just make sure it's a bona fide move.
Yeah, Jeremy. Peach and Jackson this week is 3A region.
Cedar Grove,
What about
Carver.
Cedar Grove, Carver? What about that? Stevens has already locked 8 up, right?
Yeah, Stevens locked in.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's
Hold on.
about it.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to tell you for sure, because we don't like telling lies on here.
There you go.
So the regions that are up for grabs on this weekend, Region 1 is already locked up. Region 2 is still up for grabs. Region 3 is still up for grabs for a possible. Region 3 is already secured by Calvary Day. Region 4 is still up for grabs. That's going to come down to the game this weekend between Harlem and Morgan County.
Wow.
Region 5 is not secure because it could be a possible 3-way tie for first. Region 6, Adairsville will lock themselves in with a win this weekend against Kahula Creek or Kahula, whatever creek. Yeah. Dawsonville is pretty much a lock-in. They just got to wait for everybody else to finish playing to figure out the rest of the season. But Dawsonville in Region 7 is a lock-in. They just haven't posted it yet. And then Region 8, Stevens County is a lock-in regardless of what they do, win or lose against Hebron Christian.
So who's in the
That game still has a lot of significance, though, because
for Hebron Christian,
Hebron and Hart make it. Well, is that Monroe area?
No, you got Hebron, Hart, Oconee, and Monroe area all battling for that 2, 3, and 4 spot.
Yeah, so you got 4 teams battling for 3 spots.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Stevens County does have a region on lock though. It's sitting there 4-0 overall. The rest of the teams are 2-2.
So yeah, some big games in 3A this week, Jeremy.
So who's the 3-way tie for 5A? Is that 5A?
Yeah. In Region 5, it'll be Cedar Grove, Carver, and Sandy Creek. If Cedar Grove loses against Carver, you're gonna have 3 teams again sitting at 2-1 in the region. So they got to go to the tiebreaker again. Cedar Grove wins the region outright, and Sandy Creek would take 2, Carver would take 3, and obviously Doug is gonna stay where they at in 4.
Well, that's probably how it's gonna be. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, we can kind of shape that up, but I said this earlier Thursday when we was talking. If like last year, it was Cedar Grove losing to Sandy Creek, Cedar Grove beating Carver, and Carver beating Sandy Creek. Now this year, Cedar Grove beat Sandy Creek beat Carver. How interesting will it be if Carver beat Cedar Grove Friday to give that 3-way tie again?
I don't see it.
I don't think so, EP. But sometimes stuff work tricky like that.
Yeah, anything can happen on Friday nights. You're right.
I'll say this: if Carver beat Cedar Grove just completely overlooked them because there's no reason they should lose to Carver out of Atlanta.
Facts. And the biggest thing for me, I see Cedar Grove being hyped for the game is because it's homecoming.
I mean,
that's their motivation.
Yes, you're talking homecoming, senior night. I mean, this their only.
Well, senior night next week in the first round of the playoffs.
Wow. So they just
had to throw that out there.
They just did it for the first week, how the playoffs, huh?
Yeah.
Well, with that gauntlet of a schedule in the road games they had, I can see them making an exception because this is the first I've ever heard of a team making a senior night, the first round of the playoffs.
Well, the main reason was to compress all the events on Friday during halftime.
Okay, now I respect that. I respect that. But do that not say that you are overlooking Carver. You're overlooking Carver.
Nah, because because all 4 teams in that region are gonna make the playoffs regardless.
I know, but my thing is, if you go in a 3-way tie, you can possibly be a 3rd seed, which means you won't even have a home game. The
Shit,
only
we're
way
gonna be
we're
doing.
looking at that is thinking and feeling like, oh, we're gonna beat Carver, so we'll definitely have a home game.
Look, man, the team didn't make the plans. All right, the Booster Club and administration made the plans. Football teams are going along with it. All right,
Now,
I'm finna shake some hands and
I
kiss some
respect
babies on that one.
that. Now, Jess, EP, do that not say that though? How you gonna automatically just say, oh, the first round of the playoffs we'll have senior night because it'll be a home game if you can possibly be a 3 seed and be on the road? Unless
That would be a disaster.
It sure would be.
Now, again, let me say, I don't think that's going to happen, but it just shows some confidence that Cedar Grove is putting out because they are definitely overlooking Carver Atlanta.
So here's the thing, though. But this is what y'all do, though. In the event that y'all lose to Carver Atlanta, y'all say, okay, now everybody stay where you at. And then y'all just call.
Let's recognize our seniors.
Pretty much, that's the backup plan, but I ain't telling nobody that though.
See, there you go, shaking hands and kissing babies.
You just told it.
You just told it. All right, Anthony Poole. Waco Hawks playing for a 3-way tie. Cool.
Whoa, what's that region, Anthony? Could you give us that region?
You
talking about it in Texas?
No,
Washington
County.
Oh, Washington County. Oh, that's what y'all call it.
Division 2. I mean, 2A.
Oh, 2A.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
Playing for a 3-way. Shout out to Washington County. Shout out to Coach Edwards.
Because at one time I know it was Northeast and Waco. I think they may be in that Blakely region. Anthony, if you can clarify that for us.
Yeah. I know Northeast and Blakely are in the same region.
Washington County. Washington County in the same region with Thompson, region 4.
Oh,
wow.
So Thompson pretty much got that on lock. All they got to do is be who they playing this weekend? West Side Augusta.
Wow.
I guess is it a 3-way tie for the championship or the?
No, what it is, you got Thompson sitting at 6-0, then Putnam County at 5-1, Laney 4-2, Washington County 4-2. Washington County playing Putnam County, which could cause. Oh, and let me back up. And then you got Laney playing Glen Hills, doormat. So
if Laney win, Washington County win, it put Putnam, Laney, and Washington County in a 3-way tie for the
Putnam
2, 3, and 4.
Putnam County got to lose this weekend.
Yeah,
Putnam
that's against
County,
Washington County. Yeah.
Yeah, Putnam got to lose to Washington County. So, yeah, that'll put a 3-way tie for that 2, 3, and 4 seed.
Okay. Big ups. Thank you, Thurston, for clearing that up for us.
But,
that's big, though. That's big because that 2 seed gets you a home game.
Mm-hmm.
That gives you a home game. So you want that 2 seed. I mean, you got to think. Carver Atlanta did it last year. Big ups them on their season last year. Road Warriors the entire playoffs and made the state championship game. But we know at least 1 or 2 home games. You want some kind of home cooking to give your kids some more confidence to go throughout the playoffs.
They don't do home cooking in Fort Valley, Georgia on Highway 49.
Right, babe. There you go.
Lies you tell.
What you know? You ain't never.
You know what? You're right. I don't know nothing about that. I was thinking of Cordelia. That's what I was thinking of. Cordelia, sure do be trying to get some home cooking in down there. But when it's a blowout, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Hey, shout out for our panel member, man. Shan, she been away from us, Shan. I'm glad you made it home today. She had a hellacious drive. I'm glad you made it in safely today.
It's not easy. It's not an easy drive, so I'm glad you made it back too. It's not easy at all.
Yeah. And I'm on the phone with her just talking, baby. Be careful on the road. I'm a brother that don't like y'all traveling like that. I'm overprotect the little brother and all of that. And I'm sitting right there at the light in Fort Valley and get rear-ended while I'm on the phone with her.
Oh man. That's terrible.
But you good though, right?
You
Oh
okay?
yeah,
Oh, your
man.
back. Oh,
Everything,
what you say?
everything.
Your back and your neck hurt right
My
now?
neck,
Hey,
my right. My back.
I started to fall out the car and start rolling down the road, like one call, that's all Ken Nugent type thing. But I said I'm gonna
Mike
let it go.
Hospital.
No good don't come out of stuff like that. I'm gonna let it go.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, we can go ahead and make them receipts for you. Talking about your back. Okay. You know what? Never mind.
You got 2 days. You will
Now,
see
hey, here's my card. Just call me, okay? I'll give you a call. Matter of fact.
Yeah, my wife and my baby was okay. That's all that mattered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I can get that kid out of Savannah that be doing all that rapping for Mike Hostelow.
Mike Hostelow.
Yeah, J-Bo, what's good, man?
Hey, J-Bo.
There go J-Bo done popped up in here like man, like them little moles at
that thing, that whack-a-mole, that whack-a-mole game.
Yeah, a little whack-a-mole at Dave and
Pop
Buster.
your head out, J-Bo. Hey, J-Bo, man, I'm gonna be over this weekend, man, chilling with my folks, man. My girl Jessica done invited me down, so we're gonna be getting down to the classic, man. Holla at your folks down there this weekend, J-Bo.
That's right. Come on over. We having a good time.
Nope, I can't do it. Georgia game, tailgate on Sunday. Nah, I can't do it.
Man, make sure you get up with my brothers, man. They gonna be up there, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna be able to make it.
Shit, I gotta get in at a decent time on Saturday to get some rest to get up early Sunday morning. That's what that is.
Because we are the first place Atlanta Falcons right now. Understand that. First place.
Yes, sir.
So we get to make, and no Dallas Cowboy fan should say anything about that, considering how horrid and putrid the NFC East has been for the past few years.
Yeah.
How you spell that P word?
Hey, don't worry about it, bro.
I gotta look that up.
Don't get yourself confused, bro.
I gotta look that one up real fast. Man, stop playing. Man, stop using them big A words on here.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, hey, if y'all paying attention to the comments, man, y'all just excuse my girl Shan, man. She an old Buccaneer fan. They always crying about something.
Hucklebuck fan.
Laid over in the barrel of rum, drunk, hungover.
Yeah, and got Antonio Brown with old boy wife on his back and stuff. The man done made T-shirts with the man wife on his back and stuff.
Oh Lord. Okay, he got the flat screen out there watching the game. All right, we'll be over there, J-Bo.
Yeah, we'll get up with you, J-Bo. I'll shoot you out, man.
J-Bo, he gonna hit you on Facebook Messenger, so have your phone on you.
For sure.
There's gonna be 1 million people out there, so make sure you watch the reception.
Well, I hope Columbus ain't like Pierce County where they got to share towers and stuff, so maybe everybody's phone won't be tied up.
Yeah, it's metropolitan.
Well, they got some military money down there, so they should be straight.
There we go.
But when I tell you there's a lot of jokers out there, there's a lot of jokers out there.
Hey, also, man, y'all know me, man. I like to keep receipts on everything I say, man. Georgia by 24. Mark my words.
Mike said the same thing. He said double digits.
I'm telling y'all now, Tennessee secondary is gonna be exposed. That's the biggest thing that's gonna hurt them. Besides, we already know what the running game gonna do, but the secondary gonna get exposed.
Good night, Robert. Tune in with us Friday after the game, Robert, if you're available.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
And good
Robert.
night, Shan.
No, she was saying good night to Robert. I don't think he's checking out on us. Robert is a faithful listener, man. Big up Robert. Always been listening to the show since day one.
Yeah, we appreciate you. And go Trojans. J-Bo said send him a plate. Shan said send a plate now.
But yeah, I expect Malachi Starks to have a big game though.
Oh yeah.
Cause I see him gonna be, cause he's really about the only one we got in the secondary that can keep up with Hayden. So I see him having a big game.
And don't sleep on Keely, man. Don't sleep on Keely, man. Keely Ringo, that guy, man.
No, I'm with you on that, but I'm just saying, speed for speed, Ringo can't keep up with Hayden. But Ringo gonna hold it down though, regardless.
Chill out, EP.
I just need them to show up. That's what I need. They're between the hedges, and I need them to show up. Bottom line. And I'm tired of all
Mike,
this orange on my
we got a
time.
listener. I know, right? We got a listener, Mike, that want to get some stuff clarified, man. Can you kind of clarify that for us?
All I'm gonna tell you is M to M program. That's what it was called back in the day. 50 House Bill 5250 is M to M. You don't like the school in your district? Another school somewhere else offers a diploma program that you want to pursue. Go ahead and ride across town.
I ain't know football was a diploma program.
Choose your words wisely now. Choose your words wisely.
I'm just saying. I ain't know football was a diploma program.
Well, you ain't checked out our what's the word I'm looking for? Hey, give me a big A word that deals with school.
Academics.
Schoolwork. Yeah, there we go. Academics. You ain't check out our academic catalog yet.
Okay. Hey man,
like the whole Florida State.
Real quick, man. I know we jumped off of this, but I'm just thinking, man. My sis just said something about all this orange on her timeline. I just got one question for you, so-called Tennessee faithful. Where were you when y'all was passing out McDonald's bags and stuff? Where were you when you was going 1-10 in the conference and all of this stuff? Where were you then?
Creep. Hey, Mo, EP, you got a cricket sound? Cause that's all I hear right now is crickets.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's gonna be. I mean, I just don't understand everybody can top this and rocket top that. Rocket top. When y'all was hand playing McDonald's bags and double cheap and have Big Mac boxes and unfolding them with cash and stuff. What was y'all Tennessee fans then? I know where it was. It was on Alabama. I know now you come back. Now that Tennessee back trying to make a little noise because they hadn't faced them dogs. Now you claim you rocket top. Well, we knock tops off over here between hedges, man. We knock tops off.
My sister, they look like creamsicles.
Hell no. Get your ice cream. Get your ice cream. Get your ice cream.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
As always adding this week. Get your ice cream. Got a little dog poop on it, but get your ice cream.
What time do they stop selling tickets? I forgot to get some before I left.
I think you got to about 10:45, 11 o'clock. You better do like me and download that app. Buy it anywhere within the state of Georgia.
Oh, I think I do have the app. I didn't realize you could do it online.
Man, as long as I'm inside the state of Georgia, I'm doing it online. That way I ain't gotta hit no convenience store in the hood.
And I was so mad because I was in Tennessee. I was in Tennessee this weekend and couldn't get it in Saturday. Now I'm mad because I didn't put any money in my account to play my line online. Hey, get that money. No, give my money. Okay, I'll give you some more tomorrow.
But I gotta go play these numbers.
Jess.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and close us out, please, man.
Okay. Well, I think we've had a great show tonight. I, for one, am glad to be back talking to my brothers on the panel. Thanks to all of you all who listened and engaged in conversation tonight. We certainly appreciate it. Shout out to the Wizard for his predictions and the pick'ems. We want to remind you to go ahead and by noon tomorrow, right? Do your vote for the offensive and the defensive player of the week. And make sure you get your people to vote as well. And please come back. It's a huge week. A lot of implications in high school football this week. So we want you all to come back on Friday night after the game, so you can say it with your chest and even be our eyes for the games we couldn't go to. So
well, tomorrow night we're doing Player of the Week.
Okay, and so we'll announce the Player of the Week tomorrow as well. So with that being said, thanks to all the panelists, thanks to all of you, and I will ask that you who participated, if you enjoy the podcast, tell a friend or two so that they can participate as well. The playoffs are coming up, whole new season, so let's get it popping, people. With that, y'all have a good rest of your night.
Peace up, A-Town down.
Go Trojans.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Is that
who just popped on?
Hey, let's go backstage.
Okay.
Night.
Night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke don't worry about Pepsi.
I had to go see a man about a minute.
Look at here, look at here. A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a label.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt. Better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.